Hey guys, this is Bankai reporting live from the Nexus. Today I'm bringing you more Hawken PvP. So I was going through some old footage and I stumbled upon this match. This was actually back when I was first testing out the Raider mech, so it's a pretty old video, but never mind that. And before I start gushing over the Raider like a high school cheerleader, I want to talk on new players in the Hawken community. Again, as a new player, I guess I just can't help myself. Especially when I see things like the utter disaster that transpires in this video. It's just some sad stuff in this video, guys, some really sad stuff. But for now, until we get to that point, let's just enjoy some good old PvP. Right there I was going at it with a brawler, I believe. And you know, my philosophy is never bring a brawler to a gunfight if it's a 1v1, especially if your opponent is in possession of anything remotely resembling common sense. In my experience, I never seen a Hawken player dominate a map using the brawler, especially not in close quarters combat like what you just saw just now. I think someone killed me with a brawler in a 1v1 maybe 1 out of 5 times. Like, it doesn't really happen. Like once in a blue moon, guys, and then they have to switch to something better because I mean, you know, it just doesn't make sense. So that's the only time I remember falling to that mech in a 1v1, and like I said, it didn't really help him much. I find that a lot of these matches are a bit overly easy sometimes. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm the only one noticing this, but I'm not really having a hard time here. And if I'm being honest, I'm not very good with the Raider, which is why I don't use it in high tier matches. You know, I love it. It's a great mech, but I'm shit with it. It's not like the Recruit and the Assault where using that mech comes so natural to me when I use them. I feel like I'm Zeus, throwing thunderbolts from the sky and striking noobs from the face of the earth. Sometimes I wonder if the lack of a challenge in some of these death matches comes from new players quitting all the time and not sticking around long enough to understand the mechanics of the game. Maybe I just play too much and I need a life. Now look at this. Look at this, guys. Did you see that? Did you see him shooting at nothing like the fight is over? You know, the real sad part here, guys, is that this is not the first time I've seen something like this in Hawken, where a player just loses the will to he loses the will to live. I mean, did he just decide to give up and die? I think he gave up on life, guys. He gave up on life, and in the middle of a death match at that. Now when you do this, you're tugging at my heartstrings, you know. I mean, I wanted to drop my guns and just run over to him and give him a hug. You know, that's what I wanted to do, but instead I just popped him with the grenade launcher real quick and called it a day. Moral of the story though, guys, never give up like this. Pay attention to the fight. There is always a reason why you're losing. And if you give up like this or quit all the time, then you will never know why. Alright? You'll never know why. And what's the point in downloading the game if you're just going to quit after every 3 seconds after you enter a match? It doesn't make sense. Or worse, if you're going to stand there shooting at nothing like you're ready to write emo poetry in the middle of a fight. I mean, come on, guys. Anyway, don't forget to like this video. Maybe give it a share. Matter of fact, while you're here, you might as well subscribe. Until next time, guys. Bankai out.